Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing great. In today's video I have prepared for you my favorite voices in girl groups versus the main vocalist. I will only include the ones I am more familiar with and I have heard more of their songs. This isn't about right or wrong, it's only about which I prefer more based on my preferences. If you'd like to see a version for boy groups as well, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Now with that being said, let's start. The main vocalists of Idol are Miyeon and Minnie, and my favorite voice is by Sujin. I was between hers and Minnie's, as I just always love to hear unique voices that I can detect without seeing anything. I find her having a beautiful color that if I could describe it with a word it would be royal, as she adds this vibe into their songs. Next is Luna's main vocalist is Chu, and my favorite is also hers. Even though it was kinda hard to pick between their vocalists, she just takes my attention. She has this amazing range, and it sounds so effortless. As personally, when I hear difficult notes, my insides turn a bit in the hopes they don't do a mistake. Not that it's a problem, but you know, you want them to hit the note for them. Anyway, the point I wanted to make is that she doesn't worry me with that. She has the confidence in her voice that you know she will nail her part. Now next is CLC. Their main vocal is Seung-hee. My favorite voice is Yoon's. She is a sub-vocalist, but for me, it's not about hitting the high notes. I love how unique her voice is, and her technique is really good. Next is Everglow. Their main vocal is Mia. I personally like the voice of Sahayan and Aisha's the most. I honestly like a lot of this group's vocals, but these two really serve every time they sing. They have a pronunciation that makes them really stand out, in a good way always, and I think in their latest comeback they prove that. Next is Oh My Girl. Their main vocalists are Hyoyeon and Seung-hee. My favorite voice in the group is Mimi's. I honestly think they have all really good voices, but as you know I have a thing for deep voices, so that's why I like hers so much. Next is Red Velvet, with Wendy as their main vocalist. My favorite voice is by Irene. Okay, this was from the hardest to choose from. I just feel like her voice is very dominant and it's like the base for others to build up. I really enjoy listening to her parts. Next is IZ*ONE. Their main vocalist is Yuri, and my favorite one is Wonyoung's. This was one of the voices that I could immediately like, but I feel also the others have great voices, but with the limited time everyone have on their songs we can't see all their potential. Next is Card. Their main vocalist is Salman. She is also my favorite voice in the group. Even if I think everyone has a unique voice, she has very strong and powerful vocals that captivates you. Next is Mamamoo. Their main vocalist is Solar. My favorite voice is Wase's. Even if Eunice is a close second, she has a very good technique, and her parts are always the highlight of the song for me. Next is blackpink. Yoonjae is their main vocalist. The voice I personally like most is Neon. She has a very good balance, and it feels like she connects all the parts of the songs together. Next is EXID. Their active main vocalist is Solji. My favorite voice is Hyun's. This group has a very unique style, so every member has its importance. I just feel more enthusiastic when I hear her voice. Next is ITZY. Their main vocalist is Leah, and my favorite voice in their group is Eunice. I actually find everyone's voice really good, and they all fit so well together. For me, I find her voice really amazing and I think she has great potential. So I'm looking forward for future releases. Next is gfriend. Yoonjae is the main vocalist of the group. My favorite voice of the group is also Yoonjae's. I really like the voices of them, and I think everyone has something they stand out by. But Yoonjae has a little accent that, in combination with her very stable and strong voice, always serves. I really wish for her to release more solo tracks. Next is Twice. Their main vocalist is Jihyo. My favorite voice is by Nayeon. She has a very good technique, and her parts are always a key point. Her voice boosts every song, and I love her vocals. The next and final group is Blackpink. Their main vocalist is Rosé, and I'm gonna make you all annoyed by saying that my favorite voice is by Blackpink. LOL. Y'all, this isn't even funny. You know they are my favorite group, along with BTS. If I didn't like all of their voices, I wouldn't be such a big fan. Everyone has a very unique voice, and everyone builds up the songs. Being a 4-member girl group, it's easier to see the best from everyone. Their vocal color is truly one of a kind, and that's just my taste. We don't all have the same preferences. So these were my picks for the best voice in every group. As I said, I only put groups that I'm more familiar with. I also excluded the groups that debuted this year, as we don't have as much material from them. If you enjoyed this video and you want a boy group version, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Also, I'm now active on Instagram. If you want to follow me there, I'm trying to be more interactive. And I also ask you things related for future videos, as well as song of the day and so on. Thank you for watching today's video, and until next time, bye.